Nobody gives a. You're outside of my house. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
You know why I'm here.
That baby looks nothing like me. Bye. Bye. That baby looks nothing like me. That's Charles Barkley baby. That's Offset's baby. That's K Suave's baby. That's from down the street baby. That's come on, cuz. Don't nobody know who baby that is.
I want you to, but I want you to die slow. Where you, I want you to slow in the bed. And while you gotta think of me.
So, word has been going around for a while now that Chrisean had a little something to do with Offset a couple of years ago, and as a result, Junior could be his child. Of course, nobody believed it back then, but word just got out now, allegedly from Cardi B herself, confirming that Junior is Offset's baby.
I don't care. The world, my ops. I'm with your ops. That's one for your ops. Yeah, of course, because you don't move with integrity. You're not a street. That's what you do. That's what you do. Oh, I'm gonna go for your ops. Goo, boo hoo. I don't give a. You can fuck my ops. You can fuck my friends. I don't give a shit. You're a lame to me, and you will never equate to me. And it's crazy that I even let you even play with me for such a long time, because you're not even a real right for me. I make you look good, you. Look at the jumping, you. I don't care.
Of course, this is all unchecked information from sources that even claim Cardi might be putting out this data so that everybody can stop talking about her suspected pregnancy. In case y'all haven't heard about it yet, word on the street is that Cardi is pregnant. And although she has been doing the most to hide the baby bump, the people have eyes, and they saw it underneath all the baggy suits she's been wearing at court. First of all, let's talk about that court case for a quick second. So, it all went down when a woman named Imani Ellis, a former security guard at a Beverly Hills OBGYN office that Cardi frequented, decided to sue Cardi. And sis was swinging big here. We're talking a $24 million lawsuit over an alleged altercation from way back in February of 2018. Cardi was 4 months pregnant back then and was keeping it on the low. Ellis claimed that Cardi B scratched her face, spat on her, used racial slurs, left her with emotional trauma, and gave her a scar that supposedly needed cosmetic surgery. She even claimed it cost her job and a shot at a career in law enforcement. Now, that was a lot. And her legal team was pulling out all the stops, saying it was assault, battery, intentional infliction of emotional distress, negligence, plus false imprisonment. Cardi, of course, clapped back. She said she never laid a finger on the woman, that the whole thing was verbal, and that Ellis was actually trying to record her without permission in a private appointment space. She denied the scratching, the spitting, the racial slurs, literally none of it. Plus, witnesses like the office receptionist and the OBGYN backed Cardi's version of events, saying there was a loud argument, but no physical contact at all. This whole case got pretty serious, though, so much that Cardi had to show up in person for the hearings. And y'all know the internet didn't miss the fact that she was walking into courtrooms draped in oversized blazers and pantsuits like she was trying to cosplay a corporate lawyer or something. People quickly clocked it wasn't just fashion. Sis was clearly trying to cover up a baby bump.
Hey, Cardi, you're beautiful.
Thank you.
Cardi, insiders are claiming that Offset is publicly bragging about getting you pregnant for the 4th time. Do you foresee any paternity issues with Stephon Diggs?
Stop disrespecting me. Don't disrespect me.
Cardi, how you feeling?
Cardi, your court look is amazing.
Do you see women asking those type of questions to me? Do you see women asking those questions to me?
It's a legit.
Why do you feel as a man you get to ask me those type of questions? Act like you have some manners.
Right.
And your mama taught you, respect women.
Right.
Now, Cardi could have just let the whole rumor slide, but she decided to make an attempt to quiet things down by posting a victory dance video. She had on an oversized corset, or whatever that was, talking about how we got pranked. But nobody's buying that. Especially not after Offset let everybody know that the covered-up baby bump ain't from him. It all went down when a lady on TikTok started talking about Cardi's outfits from the court case, her failed attempt to hide the bump, and who the baby daddy might be.
I'm sorry, y'all, because I know y'all like to tussle, but we all saw what we saw when Cardi walked out the courtroom, right? In that white outfit. We all saw the same thing. Now, the question is, whose is it? That is the real gag.
Offset went ahead and wrote, "Not mine," in the comment section of that video, and ciao.
Offset went ahead and wrote, "Not mine," in the comment section of that video. And child, it's been making rounds everywhere. Speculations are that the baby is Stefan Diggs, and the people are not happy about that news. They're saying Stefan is even worse than Offset, and that Cardi was very wrong for getting pregnant by a man who was supposed to be just a rebound, and who is also allegedly the G in LGBTQ.
No, the question is real. Is that an ulcer or is she pregnant? Because to be pregnant by your boyfriend while you're still married is some next level whole work, okay? And I don't care how much money you have, that's some ghetto ass nasty work. But to be pregnant by your gay boyfriend while you're still married? Nah, you on some devil shit, go and play in the yard with Lil Nas X, okay? So I just need to know if that's an ulcer, because then I want to pray for her.
So, in case y'all never heard about it, back in October 2024, an entertainment marketing manager named Chris Blake Griffith accused Stefan Diggs of attempting to SA him. The whole thing allegedly went down after Chris filed a lawsuit against Stefan's younger brother, Derez Moran Diggs, who, according to Chris, attacked him in an elevator in an attempt to silence him after Stefan tried to SA him. Chris wrote, "I'm speaking from the perspective of fact." So, to denounce the spreading of any misinformation, here's a synopsis. I'm familiar with Moran because of his half-brother. I was designing Lem, his half-brother's clothing line that resembles Forever 21's men's line, and Moran used to run my errands per his half-brother's demands as I worked on the line. We didn't work in close proximity, but he was around. The other guys, I don't know. The derivative of all this is that Stefan tried to drug me and then have sex with me, and I escaped unscathed. Thank you, Jesus. But I now know his secret, and that didn't sit well with him. Chris then went on to claim that Moran broke into his crib with 2 other men, robbed him of his Chrome Hearts collection, bags, jackets, and other valuables, and that the men wanted to unalive him so Stefan's secret about being a closeted receiver stayed buried. Child, this whole thing is as messy as it gets. Word on the street is that people are coming for Cardi B for carrying Stefan's baby. So she's allegedly been working with media outlets behind the scenes to shift attention away from herself and onto Offset. And conveniently, Chrisean's name got dragged into the MIX so far. We know that Chrisean and Offset were together at French Montana's birthday party in 2023, and sources claimed Chrisean was seen leaving the scene of the party with Offset. A former friend of Chrisean, named Janet, also confirmed the rumor, along with WAC 100.
You guys didn't know this, like, Hispanics are just way more popping. Like, Cardi B, Chrisean, come on. And then you was a home wrecker, so it's like, you try to home wreck Cardi B shit because you want to be like her. So it's like, what did you say? You left your earring or your ring on purpose so Cardi could see it? Oh yeah, that's when I went all out. That's when I was like, we committing adultery now? Oh girl, that's not God. That's how I knew how to cut people off.
I guess I'm just wondering why any sane man, especially a married, famous, rich man, would mess with Chrisean Rock at this point in
and Cardi's
life.
call to clear it up. Cardi's call was just like, you know, at that time, I don't know if the world knew it, but they were separated.
Huh.
Offset and Cardi was separated.
So far, no statements have been officially dropped, and we probably won't be hearing from Chrisean for a while, 'cause she's been stepping out with her new man. Honey, there's all the buzz right now, and here's Here's what a couple of people had to say about this whole situation. One person said, "I believe Offset and Chrisean rock smashed." Another person added, "Cardi and Offset shouldn't even have entered the circus in the first place. They are above Blueface and his two women mess." And finally, this person said, "Offset's got to be messed up to cheat on Cardi B with Rock." Child, we'd like to know what your thoughts are on this. Do you think there's any possibility at all that Chrisean Jr. might be Offset's? Or is this just the internet being messy again? Y'all let us know down in the comments. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and watch this next video, baby. Cause it's just as messy, child, let me tell y'all. The streets have been talking, and when I say talking, I mean it's been messy, loud, and downright scandalous. So, word has been going around for a while now that Chrisean had a little something going on with Offset a couple years back. And as a result, people are whispering that Baby Jr. might actually be his child. Now, at first, nobody really believed it. Folks brushed it off as just another internet rumor, the kind that pops up every week when it comes to celebrities. But honey, let me tell you, the whispers are getting louder, and now people are swearing that Cardi B herself allegedly let it slip that Junior is, in fact, Offset's baby. Of course, let's be clear, this is all unchecked tea, coming from sources that claim Cardi herself might be putting this narrative out on purpose.
Why?
Well, according to the Gossip Mill, she's trying to shift the attention away from her own suspected pregnancy. That's right, y'all. Word on the street is that Cardi is pregnant again, and she's been doing the absolute most to keep it hidden. The oversized blazers, the baggy pantsuits. At first, people thought it was just her serving up some courtroom fashion. But baby, the internet has eyes, and they claim they spotted a bump peeking out from under those layers. Now, before we get too deep into the baby rumors, let's rewind and talk about that court case. Because this is where everything starts to tie together. So, here's what went down. A woman named Imani Ellis, who used to work as a security guard at a Beverly Hills OBGYN clinic that Cardi visited, came out swinging with a $24 million lawsuit. Yes, you heard that right, $24 million. She accused Cardi of scratching her face, spitting on her, using racial slurs, and leaving her with trauma and scars that supposedly needed cosmetic surgery. She even went as far as saying that incident cost her a job in law enforcement. Phew, child, talk about throwing everything at the wall to see what sticks. Ellis and her legal team didn't hold back. They listed assault, battery, emotional distress, negligence, and even false imprisonment. Basically, sis wanted to make sure no box was left unchecked. But Cardi wasn't having it. She clapped back, denying all of it. She said the altercation was strictly verbal, that Ellis was out of pocket trying to record her private appointment, and that not once did she put her hands on her. And guess what? Witnesses, including the office receptionist and even the OBGYN, backed Cardi up. They confirmed there was an argument, sure, but no physical contact at all. Still, the case got serious enough that Cardi had to show up in person for court hearings. And when I tell you, the internet was watching her every step, I mean it. People couldn't help but notice those oversized outfits she was rocking in the courtroom. And chilly. While some thought she was going for corporate lawyer chic, others were quick to say it looked more like a cover-up. Literally. They swore Cardi was hiding a baby bump under those blazers. Now, Cardi being Cardi, she wasn't about to let the rumors run wild without at least trying to clap back. So, she posted this little victory dance video online. She was in this oversized corset or whatever was moving around, saying we got pranked like it was all a big joke. But baby, nobody was buying it. Especially not after Offset himself jumped into the mix. That's right, y'all. Offset went ahead and commented, "Not mine," under a TikTok where a lady was talking about Cardi's courtroom outfits and that alleged bump. And phew, did that send the internet into overdrive, because if it's not his, then whose is it?